Hello and good morning everyone. Today I will be presenting a research study entitled Drug Addiction Among Youth, the Influence of Mental Health Factors in Malaysia. This study examined how mental health influences drug addiction among Malaysian youth and highlights the importance of improving psychological well-being to prevent substance abuse. Drug addiction among youth has become one of the most serious social issues in Malaysia. Adolescents experience many challenges including academic stress, peer pressure, family conflict, and emotional instability. When these problems are not properly managed, some young people may use drugs as a way to cope with emotional distress instead of seeking healthier form of support. Therefore, mental health plays a significant role in influencing substance use among adolescents. The increasing number of drug addiction cases among youth has become a major concern. Previous studies suggest that poor mental health, including depression, anxiety, and emotional instability, can increase the likelihood of substance abuse. In addition, adolescents who receive little emotional support from their families or friends are more vulnerable to drug addiction. The main objective of this study is to examine influence of mental health on drug addiction among youth. Specifically, the study investigates how psychological factors such as depression, anxiety, anger, and low self-esteem contribute to substance abuse and affect adolescents' behavior. Based on previous research, the study proposed one hypothesis. It states that mental health has a significant influence on drug addictions among youth. In other words, poorer mental health is expected to increase the likelihood of drug addiction. This study adopted a quantitative research design. A total of 104 Malaysian youth participated in the survey using proposing sampling. Data were collected through an online questionnaire with a 5-point Likert scale and analyzed using SPSS. The analysis included descriptive statistics, reliability analysis, Pearson correlation, and regression analysis. This study consists of one independent variable, which is mental health, and one dependent variable, which is drug addiction among youth. Mental health was measured through several dimensions, including anxiety, emotional control, motivation, emotional insecurity, and emotional expression. The descriptive analysis shows that the mean scores for mental health range from 2.46 to 2.92, while drug addiction range from 2.53 to 3.22. These results indicate a moderated level of agreement among respondents and suggest that mental health is perceived as an important factor related to drug addiction. The reliability analysis shows that the Cronbach alpha values are 0.817 for mental health and 0.877 for drug addictions. Since both values are above 0.60, the questionnaire is considered reliable and suitable for further statistical analysis. The Pearson correlation analysis found a significant positive relationship between mental health and drug addiction with a correlation coefficient of 0.0 0.575 and a p-value of less than 0.001. This means that poorer mental health is associated with a greater tendency toward drug addiction among youth. The regression analysis further confirmed that mental health significantly influenced drug addiction among youth. The data value of 0.393 and the p-value of 0.001 indicate that mental health is a significant predictor of drug addiction. Therefore, the proposed hypothesis is supported. In conclusion, this study found that mental health has a significant influence on drug addiction among youth. Adolescents experiencing anxiety, emotional instability, and poor emotional regulation are more likely to use drugs as a coping mechanism. This finding highlights the importance of promoting positive mental health among youth people. Based on this finding, several recommendations can be made. Schools should strengthen mental health awareness programs, while families should provide greater emotional support. Counseling service and early intervention programs should also be expanded. In addition, collaboration between educators, healthcare professionals, and policymakers is essential to reduce drug addiction among youth. Finally, the researchers would like to express their appreciation to institutions, lecturers, and all respondents who participated in this study. Ethical approval was obtained before data collection, and all participants joined voluntarily. The personal information remained confidential throughout the research process. That concludes my presentations. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope this presentation has provided a better understanding of the influence of mental health on drug addiction among youth.